Welcome back to the 13th annual Warren Johnson Memorial Tournament. Here with our second JV game today. I'm Andy Littlefield here with Ash and Belina. How are you doing today?
Pretty good, Andy. How are you doing?
Good, good. We had a very high scoring game for one team, Santa Clara, with a dominant performance over Andrew Hill last game. Now, two teams that we saw in warm up looks like they have some shooters. This is Hollister and Notre Dame. Again, game two, the Warren Johnson Memorial. The court now. Hollister gains possession, number 31. Kalaya moves around. That pass is blocked away by number 1 on Notre Dame, Zoe. Zoe lays one over.
Just out of bounds from number 2. It's going to be white ball.
What have you seen so far in these few brief moments at the start of the game?
There's a lot of pressure coming from both sides of the defense so early into the game. Right here, they're already doing a full court press. Double teaming the person with the ball, too.
It looks like it's working, too. This heavy backcourt defense as they run right into one. That's Notre Dame ball. This is great defense so far. It looks like it's overwhelming Hollister, who we thought had the better shooting. But
yes.
If you can't get set up in your front court, you can't start hitting shots. 7:30 still scoreless in game 2 of the Warren Johnson Memorial.
Number 1 for Notre Dame is going to inbound the ball.
So I look into Lyra. She'll get the ball. She got options. Throws one over to
number 2 goes into the paint.
And
Layup just rattles in.
Hits her first one of the night. There are many more to come. And Notre Dame is on the board first.
Intercepted by 22.
This one up in the paint.
Offensive rebound from 24. There's going to be a jump ball. Great defense on both sides, even this early into the game. But I wonder how this is going to play out later on.
Hollister now trying to deal with this strong defensive pressure. That screen looked a bit late, but we are not one to argue with the ref here. It's Notre Dame, again, it's that same play, just on the opposite side of the court here, as 22 inbounds it. Now working, gets open off the outside of the iron, passes one out that's recovered by Hollister.
It's going to be an offensive foul on number 10, and it's going to go back to blue ball.
And Hollister not had a chance in the front court yet besides that very start of the game. Whole minute 15 in their own end. Good communication here from Notre Dame. They look around. Good passing here in the paint. Works it around. Center not quite able to finish it. Lead pass up for number 5. Isabel takes one, and Rodriguez gets Hollister to tie this game up at 2. 6:20 left to play. Notre Dame now looking for options. Swinging it around the outside. It's a foul on 25. That's her first of the night. Saralyn Eno. .22 White. Brielle getting her first foul.
24 is going to put up 2 shooting foul free throws. First one is good. Second one is also good.
So at the Warren Johnson Memorial Tournament, we are yet to have someone miss a free throw. We are a perfect 4 for 4 so far.
Good pressure once again.
And a jump ball here. So far, 6 minutes and some change left in the first quarter here. Notre Dame leads 4-2, but have been very commanding in the Hollister zone. What have you thought so far of this Notre Dame defense?
This defense is great, although I think they might get into some foul trouble later on into the game. Although none have been called. So
we'll see how much the refs keep the whistles in their pockets. As from deep, that was not a terrible shot there. Good aggressive play by 31. She'll recover the ball.
22 at the top of the key.
Off the outside, and Notre Dame recovers. Hollister working it back up, around, knocked out of bounds.
Knocked out of bounds by number 24 from Notre Dame. Nitia. It's going to be white ball once again. Inbounding it from the baseline is going to be number 31, Kalia. Back up to number 10 at the top of the key. Who's going to bring it down the court. Nice little mid-range there. Just a bit off.
Notre Dame now working back with the ball here. Swings one over to 24, tallest person on the court right now. It's one up and a strong cut into the paint. She gets her her fourth point of the night. That one. The ball recovered by Notre Dame. Again, this strong, aggressive defense, forcing mistakes for Hollister. As Hollister makes their way back. And there's that foul trouble you were talking about. Do you see more of that in Notre Dame today?
I think this will be one of the first of many fouls that we're going to see in this game. Although, what I'm more worried about, per se, is their stamina in keeping up this defense.
All right, number 2 for Notre Dame. She got a
open look to number 1. Who
misses the first one, walks out of bounds. She's looking for options. Inbounds it, takes it back. This heavy pressure from Notre Dame. That ball is blocked. I believe they called out of bounds on Notre Dame, but that's a good way to waste clock. Again, this game is a lot tighter.
Notre Dame did put 2 subs in. They subbed on number 1 and 34 for number 22 and 4.
Oh, Hollister. Looking to get something. Beating that initial. Is that a tactic you think we could see later? As that little lob pass over the 2 defenders if Notre Dame isn't careful.
Ooh, what a block from 24. Prevented number 31 from getting that shot along the baseline.
Do you think that's a tactic we could see later? Maybe trying to avoid the defenders anyways and get some movement down low and just throw a pass from your own end from the backcourt.
That would be good. However, there's some trouble there. Just a little bit vulnerable. So.
Right, you missed the pass. Now it's a 2-on-1 the other way.
Yes.
So it's a risk, but depending on how comfortable these teams are.
Seems to be a false alarm with those bonus free throws.
She's got options. All of Notre Dame there.
24 is going to take it down the lane. Layup is good.
It's another one. She's been very strong in the paint so far tonight. It's Natia for Notre Dame. Very strong. Tipped out of bounds. But again, that defense of Notre Dame. This has been a struggle so far.
I've been seeing some great offense from 24 on Notre Dame. Just great analysis of when to cut into the paint and to where the defense is at all times.
Some unlucky bounce for Isabel Rodriguez. Again, the only person on the board for Hollister so far. Dame again now trying to work around, look for options. They get it back for Natia. She's been red hot. Was down a little bit with that one, but Notre Dame able to get the rebound. Official says it's out on them. Substitutions now for Notre Dame. Number 35, Ashley Gonzalez in for 22, Brielle. And number 31, Kalia in for number 10, Addie.
I believe that was number 45, Jasmine, coming in for number 40.
All right. Thank you for that correction. 3:05 left to play. Hollister stuck in their own end right now. They trail 8-2 to Notre Dame. In the, again, 3 minutes left to go. In the first quarter, 8-2, Notre Dame leads in the second game of the 13th annual Warren Johnson Memorial Tournament. The giveaway here, Notre Dame looking to capitalize. They do. Number 12, Natalie, makes quick work of that giveaway by Hollister.
Number 13 had that great floater from mid-range there. Putting the score at 10-2, Notre Dame is up.
.31 now for Hollister, looking to respond. Notre Dame leads 10-2. Good screen there from 22. Ulani. She'll look to recover it in the paint. Tipped out of bounds by Natia, but that's a great play there. You see that drive into the paint. You got a hand on it. That's
Great
the
offense. Great defense. Great hustle on that.
kind of aggressiveness you want from your team. Hollister now looking to get something going. Left to go. They trailed 10-2. Number 5, only points scored for Hollister. She'll put one up that doubles her points on the night. Number 5, Isabel Rodriguez. And we're a little bit closer, 10-4. Work it over. Number 4, she'll swing it around. Fight for the ball, jump ball, but that's a great aggressive play there. Again, number 24. I think that's been my MVP of this game so far. What do you think?
I would agree. Her offense has been great. Her analysis of when to cut into the basket has also been great. That little mistake there, just the ball just got a bit loose from her hand. That was a bit vulnerable and allowed for Hollister to just get that ball.
With a
Great
vision
offensive
there.
look to the baseline at number 13, who passes it to number 4.
And Hollister is going to take a timeout with 2 minutes left to play in the first quarter. They trailed to Notre Dame 12-4.
I've seen some great core vision from the whole team of Notre Dame so far in this game. Just great passes, great analyzing of where Hollister is on that court and who's open. I think that is what's going to get them the lead, or that is what has gotten them the lead this early into the game.
Again, Notre Dame leading Hollister 12-4 so far. Rodriguez passes it back to her teammate. There's that lob pass we were talking about earlier. Let's see if Hollister can take advantage. This one go from deep. Oh, unlucky bounce. As again, Natia been all over this defense and offense. Two-way player tonight. Ulani. Natia takes it up. Just misses that one. Hollister ball. 1:30 left to go. They trail 12-4. All works it over. Miscommunication there. Notre Dame trying to capitalize. Rodriguez will take it out. She'll work her way down the court. Notre Dame happy with the defense they're seeing so far. Good man coverage leads to a forced fumble here as Notre Dame brings it back the other way.
Again, great defense coming from Notre Dame, along with the great passes on their offense.
Now 22. Ulani looking. Players call a travel. Referees don't. Number 22, Ulani, will bring the score to 14-4 Notre Dame with 50 and counting left in the first quarter.
That was a great cut to the basket on her part.
Chapa works it back to Seja. She'll step out of bounds. We'll see some substitutions in for Notre Dame. Number 1, Zoe. Number 12, Natalie. Out number 24, Natia. Number 2, Lyra. Hollister looking for something, anything at all here. They work it around the outside. Hand it off to Rodriguez. She'll let one go from 3. Just a little off on the power on that one. Notre Dame now. So over to Ulani. She's been all over the court. I would say probably their second best player. She came up with those 2 big screens right here down at around the half earlier. 22.5 left to play. Hollister 14-4 is trailing Notre Dame. This defense is exactly why they'll work it around. Ulani recovers the ball for Notre Dame. She's got help from Zoe. Good communication there, calling out for your teammate. 2 seconds to go. And a little miscue on who was going to take the shot. That'll do it for the first quarter. Notre Dame 14, Hollister 4. Welcome back to game 2 of the Warren Johnson Memorial Tournament. Hollister and Notre Dame. Notre Dame leading 14-4. Ashton Bellina, and I'm Andy Littlefield. Ashton, what are your thoughts on the first quarter? What do you think Hollister needs to do to beat this overwhelming Notre Dame defense?
What I've been seeing lately on the Hollister offense is that it just gets really congested in one part of the court. The contrast in that in Notre Dame is they seem to be really spread out, allowing for better passes, better offense, better looks. I think if they were to either get used to the pressure or find someone to mitigate it, it would definitely help them greatly offensively.
Again, score 6-14. Hollister trailing Notre Dame. Big pass inbound. Able to break up that pass. It was number 25 for Hollister. Sarah Lynn, Notre Dame with the scramble tip out there. Isabel Rodriguez, she's definitely been the best player on Hollister so far. She has, I believe, to be all of their points so far tonight, and she's looked good on both sides of the ball.
I definitely agree. Yeah, it seems that her hustle is great, and that her coordination or her court vision has also been spectacular as well.
Speaking of some good hustle there, number 24, Natia, just loading up the score sheet tonight in the paint. She's been phenomenal for Notre Dame. It's Rodriguez now looking to answer. Mr. swings it around. 25's open. She'll let one go just off the mark. And a desperation save. Just not enough power on that one.
Again, for 24, I do agree. Her offense is great. It seems that she seems really comfortable under the rim. No problem with contact, no problem with the pressure that she seems to be met with there.
Speaking of 24, here's Natia. Good vision there. Gets it over to number 12, Natalie. And the Notre Dame lead increases to 18-6. This team's been phenomenal. Rodriguez, though, the shining star for Hollister, looking to get something going here. Will look to move, jump ball. And Notre Dame just seems to be all over Hollister, no matter what end of the court they're in.
We've seen two subs so far. Number 25 and number 35 have been subbed out for number 45 and number 12 for Hollister.
Number 2, Lyra, over to number 24, Natia. She puts one up and another 2 points. 20-6. Her team leads with 6 minutes to go. And now you can see her back on defense with a foul. She got beat there, but
again with the court vision, we saw that in the last play from Notre Dame. 24 in the mid range, kind of being face guarded right there. Saw number 12 open under the baseline, along the baseline under the rim. Allowed for that easy layup.
Number 5, Isabel Rodriguez, out for number 10, Addie Garcia. Garcia now trying to make a play. Hollister looking to get something to happen. Outside, puts one up. Just out of reach, and here comes Natia up the court. She's got a teammate, but she'll take it in on her own. It's a foul. Number 43, Bella Flores, the offender there. And with 5:40 to go, she has 2 shots. First one drains it.
24 seems to have a lot of different moves in her bag for when she's in the paint. We so far we've seen layups, floaters, even just simple pound dribbles into the layup or off the glass. Great for offense having that variety.
Second one, she gets them both, no question about it. 5:40 left to go. And Natia and Notre Dame leads Hollister 22-6. Then this great Hollister Notre Dame defense. You can hear the cheers erupting from the Notre Dame bench. They are incredibly proud of this defensive game here. But it does lead that double team to leaving someone open. Not able to capitalize here. Notre Dame looks to get something going. Number 12 puts one up off the underside of the rim. And now Hollister will counter back down the court. Notre Dame responding very north-south game right now in the second quarter. Natia tries to settle things down. One over 13, lets one go from 3 with a little flare on it too. And a pause for dramatic effect. What a beautiful shot. Brings the Notre Dame lead to 25-6. There's Natia there trying to make an aggressive play. Just stopped. Hollister tries to reset in the front court. Swinging it around the outside. Looking to cut in. Nothing going there. Passes the ball in. Ball still live. Was not out of bounds. A little bit of confusion. Lyra will take it up for Notre Dame.
Their team's choice to play it slow and allow her offense to set up that last Notre Dame play really allowed for that opening for that 3.
She's looking for another one. Can't quite get it. Natia with a hard foul. And she'll get back up right away. Looking on a sub for the shooter. Again, if she goes down, that's going to be a problem for Notre Dame. But she looks to be okay right now. She makes her way back to the bench, probably just going to grab some water, recover, make sure you can see. Hard to take a free throw.
It seems as if she lost a contact when she fouled by number 43 there. I can't blame 43 though for that foul. Number 24 has been on a roll, especially driving in and with all those layups and all the points she's gathered so far.
For misses the first shot. Notre Dame ball. 3:57 left. Oh, they lead Hollister 25-6. Again, stay with us at half. An interview and a look into the great mind of one of the great minds of the sport, head coach of Santa Clara JV girls basketball, Saheed Muhammad.
I can't wait to get his great insight on this current game and maybe his game that he just coached just before this. Getting his opinion so far on the tournament and how he thinks they will play out.
Rodriguez puts one from 3, trying to get something going here. No luck there. Notre Dame working things around here. 13, she's been deadly from outside. To another strong player here. Notre Dame going to draw the foul. That's another maybe underappreciated player right now. Yulani, she's also been very good. Notre Dame with a 3 stack here. They're moving it. Yulani again with a Lyra. Actually, Yulani cuts in. Number 10, Sarah drains one. 27-6. Notre Dame leads.
That was a great baseline turnaround from number 10.
So Rodriguez looking to get something going here. Foot out of bounds.
Again, we see that Notre Dame pressure over here at half court, which allowed for them to get that ball, just ending the Hollister possession very short.
Very easy. You don't got to play defense if they never make it to your side of the court. It'll be interesting to see how other teams deal with this incredibly aggressive style of play as the tournament goes on. Going forward, you can see the edge of frame, the great Zahid Muhammad. He'll be with us at half. 2:36 left to play in the second quarter. Notre Dame leads 27 to Hollister's 6. Eva working around for Yulani. She'll drive towards the middle. Cuts back out to 3 range. Goes back into the paint. Over now to Eva. Takes 1 off the backboard. Gets the rim 2, but she'll recover it. Back out to Yulani. Good reach on that one. Cuts in. Looks like the bench and spectators called one. The officials did not. Hollister now looking for something, anything at all. 22. Riel will answer.
Seems a lot of people were very distraught over that last missed call from the refs. They believe to be a double dribble that just was not called for Notre Dame.
Eva takes one up, rolls it off the rim and in. Notre Dame with 1:30 left to go leads 29-8. Dame moving it around into the paint. Let's go of it, recovered by Notre Dame.
Seemed to be a bit of a mismatch there on Hollister's end, which allowed for the loose ball.
Hollister looking for something going into the half. With 1:03 left to play, they trail 29-8. But a bright spot for them. Isabel Rodriguez takes one off the scorekeeper's desk. It's Notre Dame ball. Milani over to Zoe. And they got a screen there. Great screen. Set play. Gets the 2. Set plays by Notre Dame. They might be deadly in this tournament.
That was great defense, which allowed for that great drive into the paint from number 1, which allowed to get those 2 shooting, the 2 free throws.
She'll hit the first one.
Seems number 24 is back from that hard contact that she endured earlier this quarter. Seems to be doing fine. And checking in within the last minute of the game, of the quarter.
Second one drains it. Maybe an unusual shooting form, but it's working so far. Hollister moves the ball up the court. Great defense here. That double team again, lethal from Notre Dame. Hollister able to break out of it. Move 21, lets one go. Rolls off the rim and backboard there. Batia back from being out. Good defense there by Brielle to break that one up.
It seems the pressure from Notre Dame is forcing Hollister to make decisions. The quick pull-up from 3 from number 21 when there was a lot more of her teammates that seemed to be open or beginning to be open.
Notre Dame looking to move things around here. Floats one over. They move across to Zoe. Shot clock counting down, 8 seconds and counting to go. One more possession chance for it. 3, 2, 1. And that'll do it. After 2, Notre Dame with a commanding 31-8 lead over Hollister. Stay with us. We'll be right back with an interview and a little insight from the great Saeed Muhammad. Welcome back to the Santa Clara High School Broadcasting Network here with our halftime show. I'm Andy Littlefield here with the great Saeed Muhammad. How are you doing tonight, sir?
I'm doing well, my man. I'm doing well. Thank you.
Strong defensive performance. You guys kept the opposing team off the score sheet entirely in the first half. I believe first 3 quarters. Is a strong defense something you guys have been working on this year?
I definitely like to emphasize defense. I think this game was a little bit different. Definitely a mismatch there, but yes, I definitely love to emphasize defense when coaching a team.
Absolutely. You've been watching this game so far. Notre Dame with a very aggressive style of double team. How are you guys going to manage that later in the tournament?
Well, they're running a 2-2-1 press, so it's definitely pressing the ball a lot, and players are panicking. So we just gotta keep doing what we're doing. We gotta press break, and we just gotta make sure we recognize it, try to stay composed, and break it like we've been practicing, just routine practices.
Again, home court advantage, definitely something here. You guys are here for 5 days of tournament, only 3 JV will play. Can you talk about the crowd? Or are you looking to see a bit more today? Looking to see a bit more as we get into the later games?
I think when we get into later games, we definitely see a bigger crowd. It's hard when our first game is at 3 o'clock and students are still in class. Tomorrow, same thing. Varsity will play tomorrow at 3 o'clock, and all students are still going to be there because that's sixth period. So it's a little challenging when you play to an empty crowd, but the players pulled through. They played well. They gave good effort. So I'm happy with their performance, and yeah, I'm looking forward to the crowd getting bigger.
Again, we've heard some rumors that you've started grading chemistry papers. You want to You want to tell us a bit about that, or has this been the work of my broadcast partner as your TA?
Rumors are rumors. We know I don't do any grading.
All right, absolutely. Thank you, Mr. Mohammed. It's been a pleasure having you
I
on.
appreciate you guys. I really like what you guys are doing here, so I appreciate you guys being here. Thank you.
All right, 5 minutes left to go in halftime. We will return with Hollister and Notre Dame. Welcome back to the 13th annual Warren Johnson Memorial Tournament. We got our JV games here today. the start of the second half. Notre Dame and Hollister. Notre Dame with a commanding 31-8 lead from the first half. If you are Hollister, what do you have to change in your game to fight off Notre Dame and maybe get some more momentum going into the games for the rest of the week?
Like I said before last half, is I think they need to work more on their spacing. The reason why the Notre Dame offense what has been so good is because their spacing is also really good. Again, even with this current play, I see Hollister is pretty congested at just one part of the court with only one person off to the side being number 10. If they were to spread out more, it would give them a lot more opportunities to score.
Hollister now looking for something. You see that double team reach over. Says she hit the hand there.
Again, I'm looking forward to see how that defense is going to play out for Notre Dame, especially with all this pressure. It seems so far that they've been able to keep it up. And number 10 here with a great floater.
Hollister. Sorry, Notre Dame now. Switch sides at half. Natia, she's been on fire all night. Recovers a lost ball, puts one up. Air ball, but a strategic passing play there. Sarah puts one home. 7 minutes to go in this third quarter. 5, Isabel Rodriguez just moved off the ball by a good play by Yulani on Notre Dame. Again, that kind of defense, and they're using the 2-2-1 we talked with Mohammed at halftime. This 2-2-1 press has been very, very effective for Notre Dame. Natia gets the foul. Looking to capitalize here.
Great pump fake and then turn around from number 24 to draw in that foul. Now she's going to get 2 free throws.
First one, nothing but net there. Couple of subs in, 43 and 35 for Hollister, in for 22 and 25. Looking to go 2 for 2. She misses her first one of the night, but rebound there by number 10, Sarah.
Although 24 broke her streak of perfect free throw percentage, number 10 got that offensive rebound and put it back in for the 3-point play.
And looking to work things around. 31, the one-handed shot. Missed the mark, recovers it on her own. Back out to 10 for 3. Nice shot there by Addie Garcia. First 3 of the night for Hollister. .24 now moves in. Natia just misses the mark. Hollister seems to be slowing things down, which is something we talked about. They want to slow down that game because, again, Notre Dame with this 2-2-1 press, they're really looking for, rushing and making mistakes there. Rodriguez goes up, puts one in, gets her own rebound, and it's 36-15, Notre Dame.
Again, in that last play, we did see that congestion I was talking about. We had all of Hollister players over here, either at the arc or beyond the arc, with no one along the baseline.
Natia in for Notre Dame. First one around. Hollister's coach wanting them to move up court. Over to Rodriguez. Swings it to Gonzalez, looking for options. Moving in, fumbles the ball, recovered by Rodriguez. Hollister shot up. Rebound recovered by Notre Dame. Bringing it back up is Giuliani. She's been a very important player for Notre Dame so far. Passing it over to Natia. It's a bit more than she wanted to on that one. Passes it in. Some unfortunate bounces for Notre Dame, but maybe it's a sign of Hollister playing a little bit better. Rodriguez working to get that one. So he outworks her player, moving down. Puts one off the underside of the backboard. Hollister now looking to respond. For options outside the paint. It's out to the three. Puts one. Goes just west of the rim. A timeout for Notre Dame with 3:42 left to go in the third. They lead 36-15.
Again, in that last play, we saw the difference in the court vision that Hollister has compared to Notre Dame. It seems that I forgot which player brought up the ball, but she was over there at the corner, and at the top of the key was an open player looking for that shot. However, they were not seen, and they were not given the ball. I think if they were to maybe just look up or look around a bit more, they could get more points up.
Again, scoring has not been a problem for Notre Dame. Hollister has seen a bit more fire and a bit more life, and I've liked what I've seen so far. Again, Notre Dame seems to have backed off that 2-2-1 just a little bit. And maybe it's allowed Hollister to slow things down and move up the court in a way that they're used to. But they're going to need a lot more than just that and gifts from the opponents to get back this game. And 3:42 left in the third, 36-15 Notre Dame over Hollister, the 13th annual JV Warren Johnson Memorial Tournament.
Although we have not seen a lack in defense from Notre Dame, we have seen a lack in offense as it's starting to slow down now that 24 has been missing some of her shots. However, number 10 has been picking up that load and getting up some really good boards and points there.
There's Natia, good vision there, good anticipation. She'll cut into the paint.
Great move from 24, just missed that shot there. Lost her balance.
Gets two here. First one. Maybe still a bit shaken from that contact she got earlier. But something has seemed a little bit off in Notre Dame so far this second half.
Again, from that hard hit that she endured last half, it seemed that she lost her contact. Maybe she still doesn't have that one contact, or she's either playing with a new one, but either way, her shots do seem a bit more off compared to usual. However, she didn't make that last free throw, so I might be wrong.
Not bad enough as a sub comes in. She will be taken out after making one of the free throws. That is number 34 in for 24 here for Notre Dame. 3:18 left to go. If you're just joining us, the lead is Notre Dame 37 and Hollister 15. Hollister been a lot more responsive. Maybe they had a good talk at the halftime. Not enough here, though, as Notre Dame works it back to the offensive zone. Cutting in, recovered by Rodriguez. She looks to move up the court. She's got someone over, swings it up, and just over. Notre Dame recovers the ball here. Over to Lyra. Looking for some movement. She'll get a handoff puts it up. Great play there. Great communication, too, by Notre Dame. And they score expands to 39-15. Hollister looking for a response here. Again, we're noticing they're keeping that west side here largely empty, maybe to the detriment of their offense. You were talking about that earlier. It's for the same play. Doesn't go for it. For Eva with 10 to go on the shot clock. Strong pressure by Rodriguez. Forrest swings it around. And out on Hollister. It's going to be Notre Dame ball.
Another thing I saw from Hollister is they don't seem to have the same type of confidence or same amount of confidence that Notre Dame has under the rim. I saw some players maybe getting a bit shaky when they got under the rim or just refusing to go too close and just settling for a float or a mid-range. I think if they were to get more confident in their layups and in their post moves, it would definitely bring their offense up.
Putting one up at the end of the shot clock. They'll keep going for a second one. And what a beautiful shot from outside. Notre Dame bench going crazy after that one.
That's great quick thinking there from number 13 when he got in the belt. Just go straight for that three. And then trusting as soon as you get that offensive rebound, even if she did miss.
Got the ball again. Gonna be looking to take another one. Flows one to her teammate. She'll get it back out front. Cuts into the paint, puts one up, and another great move. And on fire in this third quarter. Notre Dame leads 44-15 with a minute and change. The 10 for Hollister. It's Addie Garcia into 12, who can't get it on target.
Seems to be a holding foul from number 12, putting a bit too much pressure on that defense. Again, great moves we've seen so far in this quarter from number 13. First at three, and then to the cut down the lane to the layup.
Move the ball over. She's looking. She's confident. You can tell. She'll get the ball back. Her teammates are confident in her. Looking for someone inside. She'll make a move. Oh my goodness. Notre Dame with a master class of movement. As this quarter winds down, they're only expanding their lead. Good screen there from Hollister. One up, just off the rim. 3 seconds. 2. And just out of time as it expires, Notre Dame leads after 3, 46 to Hollister's 15. We'll be right back. Welcome back to the Santa Clara High School Broadcasting Network. I'm Andy Littlefield here with Ashton Bellina in the final quarter of this JV game in the 13th annual Warren Johnson Memorial. Notre Dame with a commanding 46-15 lead over Hollister High School. And they will look to build and maybe slow things down a little bit. Get a bit more technical, get a few more plays running, set plays, screens, picks. Maybe a bit more of the fancy stuff that we saw in the second half.
Again, last quarter we saw some great looks, great plays from Notre Dame. Looking forward to seeing if they keep that up and even improve from that in this quarter.
Again, this tournament covers 5 days. The JV portions on today, Tuesday, Thursday, as well as Saturday. The varsity games will start with action at 3 p.m. Santa Clara and Andrew Hill at 3 o'clock tomorrow. Good effort there by Hollister. Again, fans called something. The officials did not. Good screen there. She'll go and take it all the way. A few bounces for suspense. And a jump ball. Notre Dame recovers. They'll move back up court. 13 been on fire so far. She'll get 2 and 2 more after that. Her teammates cheering for her. She has been on point in this second half.
That was a great and one getting after driving to the lane to get that layup from number 13. Great plays so far from the second half.
21 up for Hollister. They'll recover the ball. 31 from 3, drains it from deep. Kalia maybe giving Hollister a bit of life here. Notre Dame, good screen there. Moves into the paint. Dame working it around. 13, she's been confident so far. 6 seconds to go. Shot clock going down. No one in the middle guarding. And Natia, with some good footwork to get open, expands Notre Dame's lead. They're in the 50s. Hollister from 3. She'll go again. Off the back of the rim. 13 coming in. Hard foul.
They're trying to put a stop to 13's role. And from 24, we have been seeing some great fundamentals under the basket, which is why I think she's been getting so many good buckets.
She was not shooting when she was fouled, so they'll get a pass in, and I think Notre Dame will take the 2 there. They now lead 52-20 with 5 minutes to go in the fourth quarter. Good communication here on defense. Calling for help, calling for switches. This is why Notre Dame's been so good. It's one up and recovered there by number 1, Zoe. She looks to move it down court. Up over the rim. And Hollister will recover the ball. Looking for options. Hollister getting ready to sub to in. There's a foul there on 13.
You saw in the last possession from Notre Dame, the coach was telling the team to take it slow, let your offense get position and everything. And I think that's what's allowing for so much space to be created, taking your time with it, and getting effective shots.
Rodriguez with the ball for Hollister. Out for Chapa. Over to 21. Good screen there. One up over a right shoulder. Can't get it. Notre Dame recovers the ball. Moving down the court is number 4. Eva thought she was travel. Stepped out of bounds. It's Hollister ball. Hollister moving up 4 minutes ago. They trail by 30. Hard screen. Officials timeout here. Number 1 is shaken up. Good screen, but a very, very hard screen there.
21 from Hollister, but getting past that, she set a screen that hard.
Again, 3:53 left to play in the fourth quarter between Notre Dame and Hollister in the second game of the tournament. 50-20 is Notre Dame's lead. Rodriguez on Hollister. We're going to get something going off the bottom of the backboard. To just subbed in now. Gets fouled. Notre Dame ball. To Lyra. One over. Sarah. Back to Lyra. Tia calling for it. She'll get it. Cut inside and up. And she gets the 2 there with a wonderful move. And
Frequently seen her swing the ball over her defenders. Lets her get those easy layups.
definitely using her height to her advantage here. A timeout. Notre Dame, 3:07 left to play in the fourth. They lead 52-20.
I think this JV Notre Dame team is looking a lot like a well-developed varsity. And if the varsity does play on Saturday, I'm looking forward to seeing them play.
It should be interesting. Again, games this week. We have 2 more tonight, both JV tomorrow. Same game times, 3, 4:30, 6, and 7:30 on Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. Wednesday and Friday will be varsity. Thursday will be JV, and Saturday will be finals and placement games for both teams. The stream will start at 9 a.m. .307 left to go. Notre Dame looking to build on what is a commanding lead, and they've gotten better as the game's gone on. More confident, it seems. And all the details have really been fine-tuned as we've progressed.
Along with the foul trouble that I was concerned about early in the game, it seems that their defense has been very extreme, limiting themselves to maybe only 2 or 3 fouls per half even.
Giuliani for Notre Dame. Looking for options up top. Swings one over to Sarah. Back out to Eva. Get it on the ground. Back to Ulani. One from deep, high off the backboard. Got someone over, looking to swing it. She'll take it herself off the top, and Notre Dame recovers the ball. 2:25 left to play. Lyra over to Eva, into Sarah, out to Ulani. Cuts in, options, back to Lyra. Lonnie up top now. Swing a bit too much gas on that one, but some good ball movement there from Notre Dame. Again, another one of those. We've seen a lot more of it this game.
Along with the ball movement, we're seeing great pacing. Number 2, held that half court for just a second to let her offense set up, called out the play, and then brought it out.
2 minutes left to play. Notre Dame 52, Hollister 20. Add 2 more to that one. Refs will say it's 3. Lyra, swing it over to Eva. For help, she'll pass it back to her teammate. Puts one up and over. And looking to work back up the ball is Hollister. Miscue there. It's Notre Dame ball. 1:25 left to play. Lyra looking for something. 13 back in. She's been very good tonight, especially in this second half. And she'll add to that score. Some excitement from my partner. That was a great move there in the paint.
Great playability with all the contact from Notre Dame. Ooh, took a little tumble there from number 21. That probably should have been called a travel.
Rodriguez will recover the ball. Notre Dame will look to work it in their own back court.
So like I said, being able to play through that contact was really made them effective under the rim, allowing them to get this high of a score.
Hollister ball, 32.8 left to play. Sure, moving it up the court. Got options. Good defense here by Notre Dame. Good screen play there. Moves it around. They're utilizing that left side more. Doesn't matter. Lyra picks it up. She'll take it on her own. Drains it. 8 to go. Time winds down. So looking for one more thing. And that'll do it for our second game here at the 13th annual Warren Johnson Memorial Tournament. Final score, Notre Dame 56, Hollister 22. Signing off until our next game. I'm Andy Littlefield. You say goodnight to Ashton Bellina.
Good night, everyone.
We will be right back.